Had to get a shot of this, taking pictures for Facebook, but this was pretty difficult to get this pose right here. Angel carrying his sweetie, Shylock. A little more MU love. More pictures for Facebook. I'm just trying to build up my photo album on my page on Facebook and get some real nice shots. I'm not sure I'm happy with this yet, but it might be good for just a shot. See how some pics come out, but looks pretty cool though. Katie phasing through. Alright, still catching up on my reading here. I wasn't able to get to the comic book store this past Wednesday, but I still had a lot of stuff to read from a couple of Wednesdays before that I hadn't got a chance to read yet. So I finished this storyline up this week. This is the Age of X storyline that I've been telling you guys about that's running through X-Men Legacy and through New Mutants. It was a little mini event between the two books. So this was X-Men Legacy 247, New Mutants number 24, and then it concluded here in X-Men Legacy number 248. Really interesting story. I enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. We got to see kind of the origin of what was going on here in issue number 247 and how this all came about and how this little alternate reality came about. And we see Professor X and his son kind of at the center of this. And we find out that Professor X and Dr. Nemesis were trying to repair his son's damaged psyche. And in doing that, it kind of created this, threw everybody into this alternate reality, and that they were all thought to believe that they were living this life and going through this war that they really weren't. So it was a little different take on some of the characters and their costumes and their relationships and stuff like that. And like I said, I really enjoyed this. I don't want to give away too much, but they did find out who the main antagonist was in the next issue of New Mutants 24, and basically that person was defeated. And then in X-Men Legacy 248, in the conclusion here, we get to see how everybody is dealing with the after effects of this mentally. And we get to see a lot of people on Utopia going to Emma and some of the other telepaths that have their mind wiped of the event. And we get to see some interesting things between Magneto and Rogue. And at the very end of this, we see a character appear in what seems to be like her astral form, somebody that we haven't seen on Utopia in a while, and somebody that's been out in space after the events of Kingbreaker and that big war and the fight between Vulcan and Gladiator. So I'll just say who it is. It's Rachel Summers, basically. So we get to see like her astral form appear because she was kind of ripped from her body after the events of this, and so maybe we'll get to see Havoc or some of these other people that's been out in space and been out in limbo appear soon. But it looks like there'll be some lasting repercussions from this. But I did enjoy it. I would maybe get this in a trade or something like that if you want. I'm taking a bunch of pictures today. I keep forgetting to film, but I'll show the pictures anyway. Just took one for Facebook. You can't even see the cutout. It's so small, but that's the beauty of the picture taking. It comes out perfect, but it's like bzz, bzz. But I thought this was pretty ill. And you don't get to see the full robot in the picture, but I'll show all the pictures that I took this week for Facebook and some other ones from Facebook probably. It shows how much catching up I actually got to do. I didn't even realize that I had issue 249 of X-Men Legacy, which was the aftermath of the Age of X story part 2. So part 1 was in 248, and I didn't even read this yet. But at the end of 248, we saw Magneto and Rogue talking and dealing with the after effects, and it doesn't look like either one of them want to be mind wiped, and they don't want to forget about what happened. During that entire time, Magneto was basically the leader or the general of the forces in the stronghold, and Rogue was basically like the Reaper. So their roles in this whole thing was massive, and we see the two of them kind of go off together at 248 to kind of talk and deal with what's going on. So I guess I'll let you guys know next week what happened here in 249. I recently checked out that Emerald Knights from DC, the animated movie. It wasn't that great to me, and DC movies are actually pretty, they're animated movies, trump Marvels for the most part, but it wasn't as good as some of the other things that I've seen from DC and more recently. But I'm thinking about that because I was looking at this setup, and this was inspired by the Hulk versus cartoon animated movie where Wolverine faces off against these guys, this team of Weapon X. That movie was great animation. That was one of Marvel's best. I wish they would put out more stuff like that. If you haven't seen that, you should definitely check it out. I'm sure most of the people that watch my videos have seen that, no doubt. Somebody had asked me in the comments last week about this Hulkbuster Iron Man and the Ultron box. And real quick about the comments, I think Slings of Webs had mentioned this too. Like the reason that I haven't responded to a lot of comments, because usually when people comment, I try to respond to almost all of the comments, but over the past couple of months, you can't just keep responding to all the comments. You got to keep refreshing the page or coming back. It won't let you just respond to multiple comments at once. So that's what's been taking me so long. Don't think that I'm like ignoring you or I don't read it, because I definitely appreciate the comments, and I like to see comments on the video, and I read all of them. And you know, that's part of the fun of this, is getting the feedback from people. So I don't think that Boog is like being an asshole or nothing like that. But I don't really know the deal with this. This was given to me in a trade, and I believe the person told me that the person that they got it from had packaged it like this and just did a little custom thing on their own. But so I'm not really too sure. I haven't opened it yet. I do have another Hulkbuster, but my original one had like came apart at the pelvis, so I got another one. You know, just in case. So I hope this one is good when I open it. Just a reminder that ACBA stickers are still available. You can purchase them by clicking on the word bubble and the picture of Hulk on my channel. That'll take you to the merch site, which I'm actually in the process of trying to get it fixed up and looking nice and stuff like that. But that is not going to stop you from being able to make a purchase. So stickers are still available, and ACBA shirts are still available. Now the deal with the shirts is this: the red shirts and the black shirts were something that I was just trying. They are still red and black shirts available. Whatever you see on the site, as long as you see it up on the site, then they're still available. If they're not available anymore, then it'll say that they're sold out. But those sizes run regular. They're American standard sizes. Now these white tees that you see here were not really American standard sizes, and that's why they run so small. What I'm gonna probably end up doing though is actually discounting these tees within the next week or so I could move through them, because I'm really just trying to get the correct American standard sizes for these, and also some bigger sizes for you big boys out there that have been asking. But basically I was just trying to get through the tees first before I make the next move with the bigger sizes. I had quite a few tees to get through. The other thing is that I never mentioned this before, but a portion of the proceeds from the t-shirts are going to my man St. August to help him with his medical bills and stuff like that. Now I never mentioned this from the beginning because I wanted to gauge the response for the shirts and stuff, and you know, that was just something between me and my man St. August anyway. But you know, I'm making it known right now because I am probably going to discount them, and I'm trying to move through them, and I'm trying to, you know, help out my man St. August at the same time. His situation has not really gotten much better. Now, I don't want to speak on the specifics of his situation, but point blank period, it's a fucked up situation. I just gotta say it like that. And I don't want to put too much of my man's business out there, but it's a fucked up situation that's not really his fault. And you know, I'm trying to help out a friend in need as best as I can. So that's the deal with that too. So so the teas are still available. Anybody that's looking to purchase a tea or just want to do something to help out my man St. August, that would be greatly appreciated. And then I could move forward with the next batch and get the right sizes and hook up some of you big boys. The other thing is the ACBA theme song, which you probably heard. Most of you probably heard it. Some people purchased it off of iTunes. That theme song with my vocals on it and my verse is actually supposed to be on an intro on my channel. But the intro has yet to be finished. I've been waiting for somebody to finish this intro for the longest, and I don't know if they bullshitting or whatever, but like, yo, like, I hate to bullshit, man, and I hate people bullshitting me. Now, this person has had some personal things going on, granted, but I mean, it's been a long time, and I hate saying that I'm going to have something and then I have to depend on somebody else and I can't come through with it. But I'm going to let y'all check that out again anyway so you can hear it, because I'm preparing everybody for the remix to that theme song, which is going to have three special guest appearances on there, two from two other artists that some of you know, and one guest appearance musically. So I got the vocals and stuff for that today, and I'm real excited about that. It's going to be dope. So I'm going to let y'all hear the original theme song with my vocals on it, and then in the next couple of weeks get ready for the remix, which probably will be on iTunes. And the other thing that I'm going to do is probably break down the 3 verses and make them into intros, 3 separate intros for the ACBA community channel. So when people post up on there, they could just kind of pick what intro they want and do it like that. So that's what's going on with that. And check out the original version.
Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Cree War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool nerd like my man Zoe. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
So that was the ACBA theme song that is available on iTunes for purchase for a mere 99 cents if you're interested. And like I said, look out for the remix of that coming very, very soon. Alright, looking at these the Annihilators here. This is issue number 1. I talked about this maybe a month or so ago and told you that I didn't really enjoy it too much. It didn't just wow me as I thought it was. Now I'm very interested in this team. You know, it's Beta Ray Bills, Quasar, Ronin, Silver Surfer, Gladiator, and Nova would have been on the team, but he was seemingly killed at the end of the Thanos Imperative. And so this is basically like a heavy hitter squad for intergalactic stuff. So, you know, these people all have serious power sets. But like I said, number 1 didn't really astound me too much. Number 2 was okay. We got to see a new character kind of join the team. And we got to see Cosmo come along with the team as well. And then in issue number 3 here, it picked up a little bit. I thought this was pretty decent. Some nice action scenes, some nice action sequences, some nice splash pages and stuff. And you know, they are actually going up against enemy that I've never heard of before, but somebody that's very, very powerful. And you know, this is what they do: take on the threats that nobody else can. But again, this hasn't really wowed me as of yet, but it hasn't been horrible. It's been decent. I'm really interested in getting this team in figure form, though. I would love to get a modern Quasar and a Gladiator and a modern Nova too in 6-inch form. I thought I picked up issue number 4, but I actually just picked up another copy of, or another cover of issue number 3. So I still got to read issue number 4, but this has been pretty good. Like I said, I'm excited with the prospects of maybe getting this team in figure form, and I'd like to see how this unfolds some more. We'll see. Here's some more picture taking. 7 a.m. What the hell am I doing up? Taking pictures on Saturday at 7 a.m. Alright, this has been another episode of Meantime in Between Time. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to come join us on the ACBA group page on Facebook and sub us up on the ACBA community channel here on YouTube. I thought it would be a couple of more videos up there this week, but it got kind of held up. So hopefully this coming week there'll be a couple of more videos up on that channel. You know, I made some, I did a lot of stuff behind the scenes this week. I did get some time to actually do some displaying and stuff, though, at least take some pictures and stuff. But I finalized things for my trip for San Diego Comic-Con, so that's all situated. We're going to have a blast, man. You guys should be getting a lot of exclusive footage because there's going to be so many people out there from the community. So it should be cool. That Wednesday night, the 20th of July, is preview night, so you should be able to see quite a few things that night. I'm sure people will have their iPads and whatnot and be uploading videos that very night, so look out for that. What else? Just waiting for a couple of people's contest results. JD Mag, Collecticon, we need their results for the for some things for the tournament. And you know, it's just been kind of laid back, not too many contests and stuff going on, and people just been kind of chilling. Really, where the action is at right now is on the ACBA group page on Facebook, man. That's where it's at. So until next week, peace.